The village is small, but the weight it carries is heavy. Every morning begins with hope, sunlight spreads across narrow lanes, birds sing from electric wires, and children walk to school with worn bags on their backs. To an outsider, it looks like a simple, peaceful place. But for the villagers, life is a daily struggle. The roads are cracked and uneven. During rains, they turn into muddy traps. Clean drinking water comes only at certain hours, forcing women to wait in long lines. The school lacks proper classrooms, and the hospital, though called government-run, always demands extra money. Ajay returns to the village after completing his studies in science. Unlike others who leave and never come back, Ajay chooses to stay. He listens more than he speaks. He watches how people are cheated, how they accept injustice silently, and how promises are forgotten once elections are over. Late one night, Ajay works alone in his small room, experimenting with chemical reactions. An unexpected reaction causes a glowing liquid to spill over an old wooden chair. The chair trembles slightly, releases steam, and then becomes completely still. Ajay thinks nothing of it and goes to sleep. Days later, at the weekly market, an old woman argues with a shopkeeper over unfair prices. Ajay steps in calmly. Instead of arguing, he asks the shopkeeper to sit on his chair and explain the price. The shopkeeper laughs and agrees. But as soon as he sits, his voice changes. Without realizing it, he admits the truth, how he buys cheap goods and sells them at high prices. The villagers are stunned. No threats. No shouting. Just honesty spilling out naturally.
Word spreads fast. Ajay never calls the chair magical. He only says, let the truth speak for itself. Soon, more people are exposed. Fake medical charges, false measurements, hidden commissions. Some people feel ashamed and promise to change. Others quietly disappear. For the first time, the village feels something new: courage. Then election season arrives. Banners cover the walls. Loudspeakers promise development. The local leader arrives with confidence and practiced smiles. Ajay steps forward politely and requests a small interaction. Just a few questions. The leader agrees, confident as ever. He sits on the chair. The truth comes out uncontrollably. Unfinished roads, stolen funds, fake reports, empty promises. The crowd watches in silence as years of lies unravel in minutes. This time, the leader cannot escape. By the end, the chair is no longer just a chair. It becomes a reminder that truth doesn't need force, only a place to sit. And when people stop being afraid, even the smallest village can begin a big change.